But yeah, after having spent a year with the older people, what did you think? What was the what was the most challenging thing? No, she's just saying that.
They're really cute.
Cute. What do you mean by cute?
They look like you're funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like cute, like what you feel.
Like the way they look or the kind of things they say?
Yeah,
or...
the things they say. And the way some.
I'm gonna probably be like that when I'm older. But I'd like to be like
that?
that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like it's a bad thing, because they always seem to have so much fun.
Yeah, they have the same crack now as they had. You know, when you were sitting in class and you're just having a mess behind your books.
Yeah.
And you have
Well, actually, no.
and stuff.
We just write on our whiteboards now, so the teacher, if the teacher.
Lollipop, that's
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
too catchy.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you learn about what it was like being a teenager in the 60s and the 50s?
That was different. Yeah, it was more like protective. Like they didn't have like iPhones or like your technology, you know.
Yeah, but like there was like less crime
I
around
actually
back
couldn't
then.
believe that.
And I think that it was really cute how they had to wait like a long time to be able to like be with a lad
Yeah.
rather than just
Well,
going
did
off.
they?
I think they're disco.
Did they though? Because you
No.
actually,
They're
like when you spoke to them,
No, they said they had boyfriends.
yeah, they weren't. There were
Yeah,
certain rules, weren't there?
Yeah.
But
I think
you
it's
did
not.
have certain rules.
They
as well,
took
yeah.
everything slow
No,
back then.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And their brothers, like, and any like male people in the family would be so protective over him. Like, and I can't imagine like anybody in my family like being like that, like just picking me up and going, just into the car.
Yeah.
You know, I was going along with so
Yeah.
I loved their like dancing back then. I think that
Yeah.
like, all we just do is go like that now, but like they don't do that. No, everyone just like jumps up in there at discos, but they all do proper dance. I thought I'd love to be able to do that.
Yeah. You can do a certain amount now because we did our.
Yeah, but you're not gonna start waltzing in the middle of a disco like just clear the floor. Exactly.
If you want to start a dance revolution, you can. Everyone would follow you if you went to a girl. But like even just in
What's
terms of
everyone would follow?
even like the kind of discos and dances that they went to and the discos and dances that you go to, like because they told you a lot about that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we did the tea party
Yeah.
and then we did lots of kind of rehearsals for the first play.
Yeah.
And then we did a lot of rehearsals for the choir. Like, I suppose one of the things I found from it was just the amount of work that was involved in getting ready for the performances and stuff.
Yeah.
It meant that there wasn't really an awful lot of time, and yeah, there wasn't an awful lot of times to do other types of activities that you would enjoy doing as part of your group to kind of keep you a bit refreshed. So, like, really has worked very hard when you think about it. Like, it was very focused, wasn't it though?
Yeah.
Because other than, like, did you get bored with it?
No, I actually didn't because we were always like doing like rehearsing for a big show or something like
Yeah.
this was good.
What did you think about the fashion of the 50s and 60s and looking at the dresses and...
I actually thought that they were nice. I like they were not.
Yeah, they're alright, yeah.
Yeah. But like as compared to what you'd wear going out now, like,
Yeah.
do you think?
I would
Yeah.
prefer to wear that because like everything's really short nowadays.
Yeah.
Like,
Not everything.
Yeah,
Most
like what
things.
if you wear like tracksuits?
no, but like going out like going to disco or something.
Could put on a long dress.
Like morning wears that long dress we have to I'm not saying sound like an angel, like no, but like I don't know, I think I prefer their clothes.
I like how they
Other-
have like the under like
Yeah.
skirts with
Yeah.
it.
It makes it really shaped, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Like,
But other clothes are starting to come back in, like all the style of that is starting to come back in now.
Yeah.
Like the plaid shirts and everything like that.
yeah.
And like Doc Martens are really in there.
I don't like that.
Club and all, like it was really like nice to see like the community kind of come together and people like offering to do the makeup and everything like that. I think
Yeah.
that would be
Like I thought it was nice as well on the night that you did the dance hall night that like Sarah and Sarah came, they did the makeup for you that night as well, and that was good too. So has this project, do you think it's had an effect on your local community at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that has completely stopped the stereotype.
Well, completely.
Well, not completely, but
Just lessened.
yeah.
Decreased.
How can you tell that? Like what evidence is there for that? Like how does
Like
How do you see
from
that?
the interview we had on some of the ladies, they said like that, like it has opened their eyes and like they know that we're not all the same and that some of us are good and nice.
Yeah.
And
And then as well, like the people, like it wouldn't just change like the people that done it because like they could easily tell their friends like oh like these group of girls came in and like they tell them that and they'd realise kind of as well like that kind of spread around.
So it's had a good impact on the kind of relationships between young people in the community and older people in the community.
Yeah.
So do you think now, say if you saw an older person on the street in winter and they dropped their shopping bag or something like that?
where'd she go from?
Yeah.
I had to
But you would always have done that, wouldn't you?
I helped Agnes in Tesco.
Lovely.
I saw this man the other day and he was like walking up from Tesco and I was coming up here actually
Yeah.
and like he had a walking stick and he looked like 80 or 90 and like he had 2 shopping bags and really heavy and he wanted to go up, he was kind of struggling and I asked him, I was like I'm walking up that one and he was like walking up that way as well, so I was like would you like a hand carrying your stuff and then I carried it onto the off to you club, he was like thank you very much.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Really cute.
Do you think sometimes older people might have felt like a little bit nervous if a young person offered to
Yeah,
help them
in
or
case
something like that?
they were trying to like rob them or
Yeah.
like crack them.
Because like we're not all
Take
the
the mickey
same.
out.
Like there's some people actually genuinely like don't want to kind of be nice to like older people because
Yeah.
they could see oh they don't like us so why should we like them kind of but they might like them.
But it's vice versa, like
Yeah.
it's the other way around as well.
Yeah. Do you have anything more to say about that, Emily, about how it works the other way?
Just that like the elderly people, like they probably feel like that all teenagers are the same, moody and not nice and always like in trouble and everything, and that they're less like not nice people, so what's the point in being nice to them like if they're just gonna throw it back in your face.
Yeah.
But like we're not all the same, we're not all like that.
Because sure, it's worth making the effort, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like at the end of all this now, you're helping people on the street, you're not embarrassed to say hello to older people. They're not embarrassed to say hello to you. They're not afraid of all young people. So putting that little bit of effort in might make a really big impact on the community, and sometimes that can make a big difference. Say now winter's coming up and well, people might need a bit of a hand. They could be vulnerable with cold or trying to get some into their house, and they might need a bit of help sometimes, and they might genuinely have been afraid or nervous sometimes about asking a young person who'd be able to help them out with something. And if that's made a difference like that, I think it's been great. So do you think you achieved your aims with the project?
Yeah.
Is there anything you think we didn't really do that well?
Just get to know their names and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's quite a big group, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there's only so little of us like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, I think that's the only thing that we kind of lacked.
But that doesn't mean that we can't
Still learning.
still do that. Do you know, because it might be nice to let them know that and say we really enjoyed all the work that we did and appreciated it, but actually now that we're at the end of it and thinking about it, we realised maybe we could have actually gotten to know each other a little bit better. So we could have a wrap-up party or have some kind of an activity if you would like to, where you
We're
could
not
do that.
concentrating just on the lyrics and just on the music and
Yeah.
you concentrate on them more so.
Yeah, because what ended up happening was, I think from my point of view, we had a lot of plans about getting to know each other, but in fact then the focus, because it became quite ambitious, didn't it? Because what you produced was absolutely fantastic, like it was such high quality and very difficult and very challenging. So that took a lot of effort, which might have taken a little bit of the focus off interpersonal stuff, like getting to know people. But you still, like, you were coming away from, what I noticed was you were coming away from meetings having great crack and saying, did you hear what she said about this? And oh my god, like, she said this, can you believe it? So you did get to know, you kind of had your own little relationships with people, and on the tea breaks and stuff, you did get to know some of them quite well, didn't you? Yeah. I mean, just the other girls as well. Yeah. So would you do a project like this again, like a Learn This project, where you put a lot of effort into, and yeah.
So it does take a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, because it's worth it in the end.
It depends on what it really was.
Yeah. See, in the future, if we wanted to take on another project similar to that, like where we would go and like put a proposal together, we could do it and have it be a shorter time period. You could plan it that way. It doesn't have to take this long. This particular project did.
And then having done one now, you kind of know which way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do it again.
Yeah.
But I preferred the time that we had, because at least we didn't have to get it done in like a rush. Like we didn't have to rush anything.
Yeah.
I'll have to go with
The thing to remember about it is
I
as
think-
well, the other half of the group were the older people who it was probably more difficult for them
faster
to learn
songs,
your
yeah.
songs than it was, because it was a lot of, because it was almost like a foreign language
Yeah.
to them.
Especially Roar.
Yeah.
Just so fast and that compared to what they would have been used to.
Why would Roar be fast?
It is.
Yeah, and Titanium.
I don't think this
and-
was.
Like they literally would like there were like, this has been said to us, hasn't it, that literally some of the women might have heard those kind of songs on the radio and just gone, oh, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know,
Over.
and literally like not give it a chance
Did
because they
anyone
would be
like
afraid.
say that to you?
Yeah,
I heard that as well.
yeah,
Really?
yeah. So it was very, very difficult. So everybody needed time to learn the stuff, and you know, it even took us a few weeks to decide what we were going to do. Do you remember, like what actual songs we were going to
Fit
choose?
it in with which
yeah,
song.
yeah,
and-
yeah. What about the sewing and making the dresses and stuff? Did you enjoy that?
I didn't really like do much of it. I just kind of like did like I kind of marked it, and because there was like so little time, I think that we got to give that a little bit more time, like as
That would
well.
have been nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because like I ended up just getting mine made for me. Like,
Well, you designed it.
Mm,
And we
yeah.
were here and we learned about like how to gather it up, and we got to watch them being done on the old-fashioned singer-sewing machine. I like that a lot. But like, for example, like, were you really interested in the fashion bit? Would you have liked to learn how to actually start to finish doing it all by yourself? Learn how to do dresses or customise your clothes?
yeah, I
Something
think
like that.
that it might like be helpful, because like even the way we do home ec, like it can help with your like sewing machine skills, like
See, there's like.
which we need kind of.
But that could be something that we can, like, one of the great things about doing such a complex project with lots of different parts is you might be able to, you know, realise there's something that actually you'd be quite interested in, and that maybe we can do another time, you know, to give you ideas for stuff to do in the future. So on that, do you have any ideas after doing this project? Is there anything that has inspired you or given you ideas, or you thought, oh, I'd like to do a bit more of that, or we should do this next year?
Not really.
No ideas.
What we should do next year?
No, after doing the project, is there any part of it that made you think, oh, maybe I'd like to do a bit more of this, or oh, we should try doing?
Yeah, just I think getting to know them better, and like maybe like keeping up, like I don't know, like
Maybe like once every month or something.
just let them know that we're always here for them to, like, if they want help, like
Okay.
Like catch up.
Yeah.
Like once every like month or 2 months, like we going to have a like little meeting with them.
That's a lovely idea. Do you know, it could be even something quite simple, like, because they meet on the same night of the week that we meet. So I'm sure we could, like, once a month, bring down a cake that we made for them, and you know, how are you doing? And as you were saying, I kind of think winter is a difficult time for a lot of
Yeah.
It can be lonely.
You
I
know,
let
don't
them
get
know
out
that
much.
we're here, and
Yeah.
if they need us,
well, that's a brilliant outcome for the project, I think.
like if they need help, like bringing their chocolate
Yeah.
from like,
Yeah.
one place to another. Like,
Yeah. Isn't that lovely?
It is.